took place
it's not
was about
I'm not going to get an answer to this.
It matters because the trial appears to have gone wrong just weeks before her new government asked MPs to approve billions of pounds to keep the weapons.
We're launching this strategy here.
Having failed to answer yesterday, today on a cabinet visit, the Prime Minister had to admit she did know.
I'm regularly briefed on national security issues. I was briefed on the successful certification of HMS Vengeance and her crew. We don't comment on the operational details for national security reasons.
This spectacular misfire in the late 80s of an American Trident missile is rare. The vast majority of tests have been successful.
Order! Urgent question.
And it's not clear what went wrong with this weapons trial. But Labour has found a lot wrong with the government's handling of the facts.
At the heart of this issue is a worrying lack of transparency and a Prime Minister who has chosen to cover up a serious incident rather than coming clean with the British public. This House, and more importantly the British public, deserve better.
The details of the demonstration and shakedown operation I am not going to discuss publicly on the floor of this House.
We simply want to know, was this test successful or not?
Should we believe the White House official who, while we've been sitting here debating, has confirmed to CNN that the missile did auto-self-destruct off the coast of Florida?
Once stories get out there that a missile may have failed, isn't it better to be quite frank about it?
There are always some things that government wants to keep from MPs and the rest of us. But this time, Theresa May's hope of staying quiet seems to have backfired. The most straightforward questions, like who knew what, can be the trickiest of all. The political arguments over whether we need nuclear weapons are controversial enough. A fight over whether they work is a battle ministers would rather not have. Laura Kunzberg, BBC News, Westminster.
And our defence correspondent Jonathan Beale is at the Ministry of Defence for us. Jonathan, there are suggestions tonight that the British Parliament and public are being kept in the dark while some people abroad know the details.
Well, the fact is, George, that these tests are publicised in advance in the sense that aviation shipping are warned to avoid hazard areas. Even in the past, Russian spy ships have observed them from a distance, so it is strange that the British public find out about this test when they read in the media that something went wrong. Now, Michael Fallon in the Commons was again refusing to confirm that something did go wrong, citing national security reasons. He'd only confirm that the actual launch, the certification of the boat HMS Vengeance, the submarine, was a success. That said, there are problems with this line, and the first is that in the past the MOD has publicised these tests when they've been a success. Why not this time? Was it because of that crucial Commons vote on renewing the Trident missile system? The other problem is, of course, now in Washington we're hearing from unnamed officials that there was a failure in this test. It seems strange that while Michael Fallon says this is an independent British nuclear deterrent, that the government can't comment, but US officials, it appears, can.
All right, Jonathan, thank you very much.